right, Kay, this is the part where we're going to let you read about Pokemon. Before you get into the game announcements, I do have to show you that, I don't know what Phoenix is doing. He's having fun over there. He's just pressing
My StreamYard's glitching out a little bit, sorry.
Okay, all right, I'll handle it then. So
No,
I wanted to share this one with you at first because I know Kay likes the Pokemon, or sometimes does.
Sometimes.
But the Pokemon card store that was robbed last month or 2 months ago is now being hit by Nintendo with a request to change their name. So Poke Court is now the Trainer Court instead because Nintendo won't let them have the word Poke in their store name. So yes, this is the very same store that was hit by a massive burglary that lost over $100,000 of stock in minutes. So imagine that, you lost $100,000 in stock and then Nintendo comes knocking and it's like, please change your name. And now they had to go and change their name as well because Nintendo sucks.
Nintendo's wacky tobacco, bro. Like, they've already been through enough. You really think that this is the hill to die on now? Really?
Yeah.
It's so hard to, like... I love what Nintendo does for their games, and it's so hard every time. It's just like, really? Do you have to go after everyone constantly for everything? You can't just let things go? Like, I don't know.
I thought the Japanese were supposed to be kind and considerate. Like, this is so fucking retarded.
This is them trying to preserve their name and their brand. That's how
definitely
they see this.
not their dignity.
Yeah, this is how they're seeing this, that they want to preserve their name and that you can't use their names without their permission, yada, yada, yada. Licensing.
Made my brain do a backflip. I don't even know. I'm like, how? How are we here?
Well, speaking of more backflips, Kay, are you excited for the new Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green?
Ooh.
I wanted to be excited for this. Fire Red Beyond Pokemon Coliseum is one of my favorites. Fire Red is a remake of the originals, Leaf Green as well. I wanted to be really excited about this. And so I was like, perfect. It's live. That means I can go on my Switch and launch the Nintendo NSO and be able to play this. I'm super excited. And then I'm looking more at this and I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. You are charging separately for this when you have a GBA NSO. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there are different virtual consoles on the Nintendo Switch. So you can play like a bunch of like GameCube games, NES games, SNES, Game Boy Advance games, which is what this falls under. And I kind of assumed it would be included in that subscription that we pay yearly. It's not. You have to pay $20 for each version to get this game that came out like 20 years ago that they could have so easily just included in the subscription.
Why are they so greedy?
I'm just
Nintendo.
Ow! And people will buy it. I know they will.
Buy it. They will 100% buy
Pokemon
it.
fans are going to show up for this. There are it's pretty much Pokemon Stadium and the trading card game that you can get within the NSO, the virtual console. Otherwise, they don't have Pokemon stuff on there yet. So I'm like, oh my God, we're finally getting one of these games on there. I'm excited. Nope. $20, please. Why? Just include it. It's nuts. It's insane. It's money grubbing. I think they realized because I don't know how it is in American prices, but Canadian, it's like $44 a year for like a family plan. You put like 8 people on there. Like, it's a bargain, right? To be able to get all of that for that subscription price. I think there's like a premium for the GameCube or something you have to have a Switch to. I'm just like, maybe they realize that the subscription model, like every other company is realizing, is that they're actually losing a lot of money because of everything they're including, and they could be getting more money. Whether or not you consider it losing money when it's a game that sold hotcakes 30 years ago from a company that makes tons of money is, up for discussion. But to me, I'm like, why? Just include it.
Yeah.
Just include it.
So Eric's in the chat, you mean the movies, and says this is actually better because if NSO goes down, you can't keep these. If you download these onto your Switch, you can keep them on a hard drive forever regardless of the NSO.
Eric. I love you, Eric. And I will say this. Let me pull out my old stuff from back in the day. I already have it. I'm good. We're good. I don't need to buy this $20 thing. I have the cartridge from back in the day. So I get your argument. But man, it's insane. I know. I get Eric's argument. It's just like there's other means.
Do you think that this could be a way to generate a new generation into the cartridge buying of Pokemon and to introduce them to, like, introduce a new generation into this?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's probably
Look
the
at me
goal.
trying to pull out a little positivity and
It's just like then if you're trying to do that, then just include it in the subscription that everybody already has.
But what if they're trying
kind
to
of my
create the
argument.
experience? Is what I'm saying, of buying the Pokemon cartridge. That we
I
like
feel
the
like-
excitement that we had like back in the day, right? What if they're trying to introduce this new excitement to a new generation?
Yeah, but isn't that usually something the parents do, especially if they're really into Pokemon?
I appreciate
Yeah.
this argument, but it's digital, so there is no feeling of
Okay.
unwrapping it physical. I
Okay.
get it. I just
Until-
for me, I'm like, there's no reason to do this besides money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all for money.
There's
100%.
no upgrades to it or anything. This is an upgrade from the original games itself, but they haven't actually done anything to these versions of the game that make it special whatsoever. It's like it is the most money grubbing thing ever.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't disagree with you there. I was just trying to pull like a maybe type debate of maybe there is a little subtle thing underlying thing there that maybe they're just trying to pull a little nostalgia, because nostalgia is winning
Oh, it's a
right
drug.
now.
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
winning right now, which is good for me.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of nostalgia, is anyone excited for the Pokemon Presents actually happening next Friday?
Boy, howdy.
Cricket. Okay.
I'm trying desperately not to support Nintendo, but I saw the chubby Pikachu plushie and I cannot uphold that pledge, but I'm trying. So I'm trying not to watch their is it like a state of play for Nintendo?
Basically.
It's a decent way of looking at it. Yeah, exactly. It's just they pretty much talk about all things Pokemon across their different products. So they could talk about Lego, the cards, video games, pretty much anything. At first, before I even realized that this was like you have to purchase Fire Red Leaf Green thing, I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if they're starting with Fire Red Leaf Green, but we're actually going to get Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well. That would be an incredible announcement. Now I'm just like, no, I'm not looking forward to any of this. Like, I've mental fatigue from Nintendo right now. Because
What happened to Pokemon Yellow that used to like promote the little pedometer that they would sell?
I know. Well, that's the whole thing, is that they're pushing Leaf Green and Fire Red because it's pretty much like an improved version of those games. But I thought that they might announce that too. Like, why not start with the original? Apparently, Nintendo answered that and was like, we wanted to give you this version that has extra stuff in it that we made 30 years ago. Okay, thanks, Nintendo.
Join the normal men. Hit that subscribe button right here and watch another video right here.